I've seen lunar eclipses. I've seen partial eclipses, probably similar in experience.
Looks like
but
Troy's been a real eclipse traveler. I didn't know this about you.
I'm an eclipse chaser now. It's like, but it was the first one I saw was in Turkey, in Side, Turkey, and the next one was in Micronesia. And when the eclipse happened, it was about 85% coverage, as I could see with my pinhole projectors and my glasses. At about that moment, I noticed the sky around me started getting noticeably dark, and the temperature dropped about 10 degrees.
We could use it.
Oh my God, we're totally going to love that. And at that, right as the disk of the moon covered the sun, it was phenomenal. You're overwhelmed with an amazing feeling of being connected to the universe around you, because your vision is, you're seeing things differently, the shadows are changing, the animals are acting differently.
Yeah. Yeah, we know
phenomenal.
about that. I do want to take a quick moment to say that welcome our friends from NASA TV who are joining us from Charleston. Hope they have clear skies there. We clearly are having clear weather here.
We're having clear weather.
A little bit of clouds, but easy to manage. Great to have you guys joining us. Now, like I said, you have time to check this out, to see these sort of eclipse views. What other strategies could you share with our fans to prepare for the eclipse?
Just to basically, when the eclipse happens, spend all of your time with all the different devices and pinhole projectors before and after totality. The biggest thing that I would recommend is when totality happens, unless you have a camera set up on automatic, don't miss a second of the event. Make sure you are looking at the eclipse. Now, one of the things, some people forget to take their eclipse glasses off during totality, and they miss the whole thing there because they think it's unsafe. But you're not actually looking at the sun during totality. You're looking at the backside of the moon, which is pretty dark.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the darkest blackness you've ever seen. And at that moment, you will see the corona of the sun just magically appear across the sky, and you'll see several stars today. I think we have and planets. So we have the potential to see 4 or 5, I believe, planets and stars.
Okay, but you have to be pretty strategic at that point, right? Because that's during totality.
That's during
totality. So you got to get your solar experience, and then you got to swing your telescope around and see, or will you be seeing them with the naked eye?
You can see it with the naked eye during totality. Perfect. I recommend everybody look at it with the naked eye during totality.
Perfect.
But as soon as one bit of sunlight starts to come around the sun, trust me, it is super bright, and immediately put on those glasses and start using your pinhole projectors again.
That's a great point, and it's awesome because we're getting lots and lots of good science and good observational data to prepare everyone for how they can experience the events.
And you know something I have to tell you, we have a Flickr gallery that people are uploading many pictures to right now. We would recommend and highly recommend that you go to the eclipse2017.nasa.gov site. You'll see the Flickr links there, and these beautiful images that you're seeing right now are images that were already uploaded just over the last several days.
Well, what's interesting is it's not just photos from previous eclipses. We're seeing lots of artwork, lots of really creative work. I think that's spectacular and a great part of what's going on during this eclipse.
People of all ages are ready for this.
It's fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, Troy, thanks so much for coming on. When we come back later, you're going to share with us the results, right? And we're going to talk about that, right?
That's right.
And get more questions. Great. Well, right now, we're going to go inside the stadium to Kevin Boucher, who's with Greg Guzik from the Louisiana Space Grant Consortium, and they're going to talk about this balloon launch that they're going to provide for us. So take it away, Kevin.
I sure will. Thank you very much, Blair. Again, we are standing on about the 30-yard line in Saluki Stadium, and of course the stadium is filling up. And with me now is Dr. Gregory Guzik. And introduce yourself. Who are you with?
So my name is Greg Guzik. I'm a professor of physics in the Department of Physics and Astronomy at Louisiana State University. More importantly, I'm actually the director of the Louisiana Space Grant Consortium.
Okay, now what is that consortium? Who is it composed of, and what is its mission?
So the National Space Grant College and Fellowship Program was established by Congress in 1987. It's a nationwide effort. Every state in the Union, plus Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. has a consortium. And for this project, there's a team, a collection of about 55 student teams placed from Oregon to South Carolina who are going to fly balloon payloads very similar to what we're going to fly here from Saluki Stadium.
And when I think weather balloons, I have this image. I think of one of my old Time Life series of books the National Weather Service was launching a monstrous balloon. This balloon that in my memory was like 100 feet long, but yours are a little bit different. Can you talk about the structure of these balloons?
So these are normal balloons that the Weather Service actually uses, hence the name weather balloons. They're made out of latex, rubber. When they're fully inflated here on the ground, they're about 8 foot in diameter.